What's up, Frenzy Head Nation? Wow, does it feel like it's been a while since we've all been together on the show? Anyway, I mean, got a couple of snowstorms, all the technical difficulties on my end with internet access, and crazy. But who knows? We're actually supposed to get filming the show Thursday night, as we always do. And we're getting snow right now that could affect tomorrow's commute. So maybe my schools will get to see the show, and maybe not. This might be a YouTube and Facebook exclusive only show. Not 100% certain. We'll stay tuned and find out. But for the moment, we're going to celebrate and say, here we are, back with another edition of Sports Frenzy. And like I said, it feels like it's been a long time. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone's well. With all the craziness that's going on out there right now in our world, come to you with a little bit of fun and adventures and the continuation of sports going on in our world. And hopefully everyone is doing super great. Let's see. We are on... Oh, and another thing I got to do, I'll look that up in just a little bit here. But lots going on. Still doing, we still got high school basketball action going on. We got a little bit, well, not everything, but we do have stuff for you. We have basketball, hockey, some lacrosse action this week. Yes, that's right. College lacrosse. Throwing in some lacrosse for you guys who don't know. Lacrosse stuff. We have that on here this week as well. And how about that new football league that's coming out, huh? USFL. I mean, it's not starting until April, but we got more football coming, and I'm excited about that. And maybe we'll be able to talk about that a little bit more. And yes, you guys, I'm still pretty much wearing masks at work, so it's kind of hard to tell, but I'm getting a little scruffier, and I'm trying to grow out a nice beard. It's kind of wild, crazy right now. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, here we are again, Sports Frenzy, and it is season 12, episode 18. Yes, it's been a few weeks, as I said. So we might be able to talk about some things going on this week in sports action. Let's go ahead and jump right into this week's show. And I'm first time this season, I'm representing some hockey. My son Isaac Cole, who also is one of the producers of the show, putting together stuff for me, bought me a new Red Wings hockey cap for Christmas. So this is the first time I'm really utilizing it on the show. Broke out my thanks to my brother and former co-host Jamie Rose, who got this one for me way back. And even though I've put on some pounds, it still mostly fits. Probably doesn't. It fits more probably like a 4X shirt now instead of a jersey, but hey, it fits. And I'm gonna wear it today. And those who watch the video or see me in school on Friday, if we have school on Friday, I'll have the jersey on then too. All right, guys, enough chit chat for the moment we got, because we have some information I'd like to get to this week if we can. Let's jump into this week's show. Again, season 12, episode 18. Oh, yes, and of course, for those wondering, there is Lemonade back on the show this week after a long break of not having Lemonade on the show. And I went back to the Brisk, and this is partially my friends over at Laura Haviland's fault, because not too far back, they got me some Brisk Lemonade again, and that got me rehooked on the Brisk Lemonade that I haven't been drinking in a while. You can find these. I find these when my friends over there at Laura Haviland aren't buying them for me. I find these at the the Meijer gas station, 2 for $2.50. So not a bad deal. but a great, tasty drink if you like your lemonades, and Brisk is the brand for me. Hey, I also want to give a shout out to my Laura Haviland friends who have been awesome about, as most of you know by now, I'm working, been doing the bus runs as well. So when my bus isn't quite ready, when I get over to my friends that are at Laura Haviland, thanks for opening the doors and welcoming me in and keeping me warm and letting me hang with you guys. I really appreciate that. You guys rock, and you're an awesome fan base to have on the show, and I love all you guys. So thank you for everything you guys do for me as well. All right, here we go. We're going to jump into high school basketball action this week. Now, guys, I like to cover our local games, and I like to have as much local sports on here as I can have. So obviously, unless you're a diehard fan, some of these games are going to be so easy for you to pick. Because the records for some of these teams are pretty horrible. And I'm going to get myself into trouble right off the bat because the first team out here is my, as I've mentioned many, many times on the show, my home school, the Addison Panther country, where I was born and raised and graduated. I'm mostly born and raised. There's a little Hillsdale in there for me as well, but those were my early years. My my youth, no, not complete youth, through third grade. Then it was all Addison from there on out. But anyway, we have the struggling this season Addison Panthers. The Panthers, they have 2 wins and 12 losses, and this is obviously to me and probably to most of you guys going to be one of those, easy picks and not staying local, because they are traveling to and playing against the Vandercook Lake Jayhawks. And if you can, that's not a typo on the sheets. The Jayhawks have 15 wins and 1 loss. And so, in all true reality, again, supporting our local schools and our local teams on here. The reality is, my reality is anyway, Addison has zero, zilch, absolutely any other word you can come up with, no chance of winning this game, especially when it is also at Vandercook Lake. But let me just say this first. I'll jump back just a little bit. All our games are being played at Friday night at 7 p.m. unless I say otherwise, because there are a few games on here that are differently. But back to our Addison Vandercook Lake game. You can bet the hate mail is going to be rolling in on me because I'm going with Vandercook Lake to I just don't even think this one's going to be close. But again, I like to put our local teams on the sheets so we can have local games. Vandercook Lake smokes Addison with absolutely no problem. Sorry, Panther fans. Sorry, classmates, friends that support Addison, or your kid might be playing for the team, and I just went against them. Nothing personal. Still love you guys as well. Still love the Addison, the Panthers out there, and their people that might still support me after this one. All right, next up we have another school that I'm proud to represent and be a part of. We're talking about the Colombia Central Golden Eagles, baby. That's right. The Eagles have 10 wins and 6 losses. And they're on the road this week. They are traveling to and playing against the Blissfield Royals. The Royals have 8 wins and 7 losses. They have the home court advantage this week. But you guys, you know who I got. That's right. I've got my Columbia Central Golden Eagles, baby. Go Eagles, go. Continuing on, more high school basketball action. We have the 8 wins and 8 losses, the Summerfield Bulldogs. And the Bulldogs are on the road heading to and playing against a halfway decent BD, Britton Deerfield Patriots. The Patriots have 9 wins and 7 losses. Oh, and the one thing I should always mention that I always forget to say at the beginning of these games, with our basketball games, some games are actually being played tonight on a Thursday night as we film the show for Friday's edition. And so our records on some of these games might be off by 1 game. So yes, just to get that out there. I like the home court advantage. I like that they have a little bit better record. I'm going to stay local and go with the Britton Deerfield Patriots for the victory. All right, next up, we have the Hillsdale Hornets, another one of those teams that are kind of struggling, and this is one of those ones which should be a pretty easy pick for you guys. They have 5 wins and 10 losses, and they're on the road traveling to and playing against where'd it go? Really, I've misplaced and lost a logo already. Yes, only I. Okay. Well, that's insane. Bear with me here, guys. I gotta find. It's always a little something on the show. I'm missing one of my logos, and I have no idea how that's even possible, considering I just got these done. That's not in that batch. Try the next batch. Always have backups, as I say, which I usually do here. Just not finding them quickly and easily as I normally do. Talking about killing some time on the show, huh? All these school logos and everything, but the one I truly need. There it is. That'll work. We'll take it. All right. Sorry about that, guys. They are playing the Clinton Red Wolves. The Red Wolves have 9 wins and 6 losses, and they have the home court advantage. And for this one, I am going with the Clinton Red Wolves for the win. Okay. Next up, continuing on with boys high school basketball action. We have the Ida Blue Streaks. The Blue Streaks have 7 wins, 7 losses. They are traveling to and playing against, we know this team a little bit. We have a school, a group. Well, they're all schools, but we have a group at this school that represent with us. I'm talking about Logan and his class over there in the Hudson Tigers area. Let's give a shout out for your Hudson Tigers. Come on, Logan. Let's hear it for your classroom. The Tigers, they have 5 wins and 11 losses. And this is a 7 p.m. tip-off. Man, but Ida has a little bit better record, but Hudson has the home court advantage. So what should we do? What should we do this week? Logan and your classroom, you guys over there, how you feeling about this? Do you feel like Hudson can get it done this week? Can they get it done in Hudson? Hudson's struggling this year. 5 wins and 11 losses. Tough. And Ida is 7-7, so they're a little bit struggling, but not too bad. This could be a tough game, guys. So what are you feeling in Hudson? You feel like I should go with you guys over there in Hudson this week? I can't hear you. Come on, Logan and your group. Hudson Tigers, are you going to get the victory this week? One more shout out for the Hudson Tigers. And because of your guys' support, Coach Cole's going to go with the Hudson Tigers as well to support the Hudson boys. Go Hudson. All right, next up, continuing on in boys high school basketball action, we have the Lenawee Christian Cougars. The Cougars have 7 wins and 9 losses. They're on the road this week, traveling to and playing against St. Mary's Catholic Central Falcons. And that's why they have the SMCC logo. They are the home court team. They have 8 wins and 7 losses. Lenawee Christian's struggling a bit this season. But I am going to give them the fighting chance. I'm going Lenawee Christian for the victory on the road. All right, next up. Again, still boys basketball action. We have the Madison Trojans. They have 8 wins and 7 losses. Now, they are traveling to and playing a team. I am having a very hard time believing how bad their record is this season. This seems pretty sad for me. The Sand Creek Aggies, they only have 1 win and 16 losses. Wow. So this is another one of those games where you're like, another one of those games where you're like, this is a real no-brainer. But it's 2 of our local teams. And I don't know. I haven't talked to anybody in Sand Creek, so I have no idea what's going on with the team this season. But there's no denying. You have to go with the Madison Trojans in this one for the point. All right. This next one, we have the Dundee Vikings. They have 9 wins and 6 losses, but they are traveling to Wildcat territory where the Wildcats are red hot. They are on fire fire. And they're unstoppable. They are 17 wins and 0 losses. Onstead Wildcats, wow, they are tearing it up this season, and I see no end to that in sight at the moment, especially against Dundee. I got to go with the Onstead Wildcats for the victory. Again, another one of those games where it's like, you know who's going to really win, but I want to get the local teams on here. So, all right, our final boys high school basketball game of the week. We have the pretty decent Tecumseh Indians. The Indians playing not too bad in basketball action. I'm not used to them. I mean, they don't really have a lot of great teams, but they do. I mean, they have a great lacrosse team, but their boys basketball team is doing really good this year. And the wrestling team, they usually have, that's another thing that they're pretty good at. Wrestling and lacrosse, I think, are their two top sports. Well, and the boys basketball team isn't doing really bad either. So, 11 wins and 5 losses for Tecumseh Indians. And they are traveling to and playing against the Concord Yellow Jackets. The Yellow Jackets have 12 wins, 3 losses, and the home court advantage. And this is a Saturday game. Saturday they play this week. 3:30 p.m. is the tip-off. Again, that is a Saturday game. And I believe in the Tecumseh Indians. I got to go. I'm feeling confident, feeling good about Tecumseh getting a victory on the road this week. I'm going with the Tecumseh Indians. Go Indians. All right, we are moving into, we have not a ton of, but we do have a few ladies basketball games this week. And now we can bring in Paulson's Room for some action because your ladies are in action this week. And they're going to need a lot of help from you guys, honestly. And so right now, let's just go with it. The Adrian Maples, they have 1 win and 14 losses. Oh, man. Adrian High School, what's going on over there in Paulson's Room? You guys need to shout it out loud for your team. This is a terrible record for your girls. I don't know if it's going to help them or not, but you need to shout it out loud for them. Get loud in your classroom. Come on, shout it out for the girls. They need you guys to cheer them on because it does not look real good over there for Adrian. Come on, Adrian. Cheer your team on. Shout it out. I know you can get loud over there. I know you know the fight song. They need all the help they can get with the fight song, the loudness. They need to know you guys love them over there because they got a long, rough road ahead of them. They're on the road this week, and they are playing the Ypsilanti Grizzlies. The Grizzlies have 8 wins and 9 losses. Oh, my goodness. And this is a Friday night game, but the tip-off for this game is 5:30. 5:30 tip-off on Friday. Oh, Adrian. Paulson's Room, don't hate me for this. I don't do it very often, but there is no way with that record. And maybe you guys are feeling the same way. I don't know. But I doubt it because you're right there at Adrian, so you wouldn't go against your team. But unfortunately, you guys, and you're going to be mad at me, and I'm sorry for this. I'm going to get booed, hate mail. I've got to go with the Ypsilanti Grizzlies this week. It's unfortunate, but Adrian does not, unfortunately, does not have a very good team this year as far as their ladies basketball team goes. So sorry again for you guys, but again, I'm getting booed, things thrown at the screens and monitors right now. Stop it. It doesn't happen very often. All right, next up in ladies basketball action, we have the Whiteford Bobcats. The Bobcats have 6 wins and 10 losses. They're traveling to and playing against these two teams. Both these teams have been struggling. The Clinton Red Wolf ladies at home. But wow, their record isn't too good either. We have another, they have 3 wins and 14 losses. We have another Saturday game. This is a Saturday game, and tip-off is at 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock tip-off for that one. 3 and 14. They have the home court advantage. I tell you what, I am going to give Clinton a fighting chance in this one. And Clinton, don't let me down. You're at home. You guys need to fight tough and get the victory for me. I'm going with the Clinton Red Wolves for the victory. And our final high school basketball game this week, ladies basketball action. We have the Hudson Tiger ladies, 8 wins and 9 losses. Oh yeah, Logan, in your group, you get 2 games this week over there in Hudson. The Hudson ladies, 8 wins and 9 losses. Let me hear it once again in Logan's room. Cheer on your team, loud and proud, for the Hudson Tigers. They're on the road this week. They are traveling to and playing against the Morenci Bulldogs. The Bulldog girls, the Bulldog ladies, are pretty decent this year. They have 10 wins and 7 losses. And tip-off for this game is 7 p.m. Friday. It's a 7 p.m. Friday tip-off for that one. So 8, 9, 10, and 7 for the Morenci Bulldogs. And I don't often get to say the Morenci Bulldogs do good in anything. All right, Toad Logan, he's got to get me hooked up with some Hudson gear so I can support Hudson. So, all right. I'm going to go rinse Morenci this week because of you guys over there in Hudson and the support you give me and my show. So I'm going to stand with you guys and support you. I'm going with the Hudson Tigers for the upset on the road. Go Lady Tigers. All right, we are moving into college basketball action. We have some good games for you this week. All right, I'm just going to tell you guys right off the bat, this was not intentional on my part. But I don't have all the rankings in here. Siri, where is the Michigan State Spartans basketball team ranked?
Michigan State is ranked 26th in the AP.
Oh, Wow. I didn't realize they had fallen out of the top 25. But they have. So I don't have to apologize to you guys. I mean, I guess they're still ranked, but I don't put the rankings usually past 25. So anyway, our first college basketball game, we have the 4th ranked Purdue Boilermakers with 24 wins and 4 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the MSU Sparties, a.k.a. the East Lansing Burning Couches. And they are ranked 26th now, so they're not in the top 25 anymore. But they have 18 wins and 8 losses. This is a Saturday tip-off at 12 p.m., and it says it's going to be on ESPN for our Sparty fans out there. I'm going to go with the Purdue Boilermakers for the victory. Moving on with college hoops basketball action. We got the 6th ranked Kentucky Wildcats. The Wildcats have 22 wins and 5 losses. They are traveling on the road this week and playing against the 18th ranked Arkansas Razorbacks. The Razorbacks, they have 21 wins and 6 losses. Tip-off for this game is Saturday at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Saturday is tip-off for this game. I'm going to go with the 6th ranked Kentucky Wildcats for the victory. Continuing on with college men's basketball, we have the 3rd ranked Auburn Tigers. The Tigers have 24 wins and 3 losses. They're on the road this week, traveling to and playing against the 17th ranked Tennessee Volunteers. The Volunteers have 19 wins and 7 losses. They have the home court advantage. Tip-off for this game is Saturday at 4 p.m. This one, even though it's a 2 ranked teams, wasn't televised the last I checked. Let's get an update on that right now. Siri, what TV channel is the Auburn Tigers and the Tennessee Volunteers basketball game going to be on this weekend?
I don't have TV information for the Auburn-Tennessee game.
All right, so they don't have a channel for it, so I'm going to assume this game is not televised. I'm going to go Auburn Tigers for the victory. No real reason there. Let's do a check on that just for fun. Hey Siri, who's favored to win between the Auburn Tigers and the Tennessee Volunteers in basketball this weekend?
I don't have the odds for that one, but Auburn has a better record than Tennessee.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I'm basing it on too. All right. Next up, we have the unranked South Carolina Gamecocks. They have 17 wins and 10 losses. They are traveling to and playing against Bama Buer's favorite team, the 24th ranked Alabama Crimson Tide. The Crimson Tide also have 17 wins and 10 losses. Oh boy. This is a Saturday night tip-off at 6 p.m. And you can watch it on the SECN network. I'm going to go with Bama Buer's team. I'm going with the 24th ranked Alabama Crimson Tide. Roll Tide roll for Bama Buer. All right, next up we have. Are you guys ready for it? It's first three-point bonus game. It's first a 3-point bonus game. Come on, everybody. It's first 3-point bonus. Game. Yes, it is. It's your first 3-point bonus game this week. And it's a pretty good one. We have the 5th ranked Kansas Jayhawks. They have 22 wins and 4 losses. They're on the road this week, traveling to and playing against the 10th ranked Baylor Bears. The Baylor Bears have the home court advantage. They have 22 wins and 5 losses. Tip-off for this game. This is a Saturday night game, 8 p.m., and you can watch it on ESPN. Really close score. That's why it's your 3-point bonus game this week. Tough call with such a close record. Siri, who are the odds favoring to win against the Kansas Jayhawks and the Baylor Bears?
One moment. I don't have the odds for that one. But Kansas has a better record than Baylor.
Siri, show me the odds for the Kansas and Baylor Bears basketball game.
Baylor battles Kansas on Saturday at 8 p.m.
Okay, so apparently with all the sports betting and everything going on, they won't. Siri doesn't want to give you the stats or the odds for any of these games. So I guess we just have to look it up for ourselves, and that's not convenient for me to do on the show right now. So I'm not going to do it. Siri used to give me that information. Alexa used to give me that information. I don't even know if Alexa would give me the information anymore. Hey, let's give that a shot and see what happens. Hey, Alexa, who are the odds favoring between the Kansas Jayhawks and the Baylor Bears? Hey, Alexa, who are the odds favoring against the Kansas Jayhawks and the Baylor Bears basketball game this weekend? All right, well, nobody wants to give me those. I don't know. Don't know why. I haven't watched. I haven't got to watch as much basketball as I would have liked to this year. I'm going to go with the 10th ranked Baylor Bears. I don't know. Something just keeps telling me Baylor Bears. I don't know if it'll happen, home court advantage or not. But I'm comfortable with my pick right now. All right. That brings us up to our next teams. We have the 15th ranked Illinois Fighting Illini. They have 19 wins and 7 losses. But wait, they are traveling to and playing against the world's greatest college team. That's right. You can, you've heard it all, everything that's going on. Our head coach, Juwan, may have made a little mistake and has been suspended for 5 games coaching. But we have an awesome coaching staff. And the mighty Michigan Wolverines are going to come back stronger than ever and fight for their coach. That's right. I'm talking about the 15 wins and 11 losses. The mighty Michigan Wolverines, baby. Hail to the victors. Hail to Michigan, the leaders and the best. Because it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. Hail to Michigan. Hail the power. Hail the mighty Michigan Wolverines. We've had our moments where we've been down this season, but we are not out. And we are going to get into the bubble and make it to the tournament. I should give you guys a little more information here. This is a Saturday. Get all excited and forget this. Saturday tip-off, 2 p.m., and it's going to be on CBS. And I'm sorry. I blew that again. It's not Saturday. Scratch that. It's Sunday. And that's why I still got them on here, because I knew it was a Sunday game, but I was going with it anyway. Sunday, 2 p.m. The mighty Michigan Wolverines will come out and get another win for Coach Juwan. Go Blue! Because it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. Go Blue! Never, ever will I stop believing in my mighty Michigan Wolverines. And everybody says to me every year, Coach, you always put them as winning the bracket. You always have them winning every year. Darn straight I do. I'm a Michigan Wolverine, baby. All right. We are moving into college hockey action. We have the Trine Thunder. The Thunder has 19 wins and 8 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the Adrian Bulldogs. The Bulldogs are the number 1 team, baby. They have 26 wins and 1. That's right. Only 1 loss on the season. The puck drops for this game at home Saturday, 7 p.m. And if you can't make it down there to watch the game, you should be able to stream the game on YouTube. They have been doing a lot of streaming on their YouTube channel this year. And it is the Adrian Bulldogs TV is the official name on their YouTube channel. So go to YouTube, type in Adrian Bulldogs TV, and it should come right up for you guys. And with that being said, I'm going with the Adrian Bulldogs for the victory. All right, next up, so quickly, so soon, you can't even forget the song. That's right, back into action. Ranked fourth. We're talking about, once again, the mighty Michigan Wolverines, baby. That's right, fourth-ranked Michigan Wolverines. They have 25 wins, 7 losses, and 1 tie. Because it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. Hail, hail to Michigan. Hail, hail the power. Hail, hail, hail the mighty Wolverines. Let's go blue. Let's go blue. Let's go blue. Let's go blue. Hail to the victors. Hail, hail to Michigan, the leaders and the best. They're on the road this week, but it doesn't matter. They are on the road this week. They are traveling to the 11th ranked Notre Dame Fighting Irish. The Irish have 23 wins and 9 losses. The puck drops for this game Saturday at 7 p.m. And it says you can watch this one on the Peacock Network, which is one of the streaming services out there these days. I don't know. Who do you think we're going with for the victory? Oh, that's right. The mighty. Hail to the victors. Hail, hail to Michigan, the leaders and the best. Go blue! Because it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. All right, our final college hockey game of the week. We have the third-ranked Western Michigan Broncos. I love seeing the Broncos being a top-ranked team right now. A little bit of MAC action in Western Michigan doing it in style. 19 wins and 6 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the North Dakota Fighting Hawks. The Hawks have 19 wins, 11 losses, and 1 tie. The puck drops for this game at 8 p.m. Unfortunately, this is not a televised game that I could find. But I am going with the Western Michigan Broncos for the victory. Go Broncos. All right, we have not had NBA action on here for you guys in a while, but we're starting to get back into some of these games. So I tried. I'm going with our local team for one game, but they're playing a team I really like. So, but I wanted to find a game that was televised and a game that might be halfway decent. So this is what we came up with for your first game. We've got the LA Clippers. The Clippers have 30 wins and 31 losses. They are traveling to and playing against this team from LA that nobody really cares about anymore because they've just kind of tarnished their whole legacy with just, and I mean, when I say they've tarnished their whole legacy, you have former superstars on their team that actually absolutely have nothing good to say about this team currently. And it has a lot to do with LaPutz James. I mean, did I say LaPutz? I meant LeBron. No, I didn't. Anyway, the LA Lakers have 27 wins, 31 losses. And their tip-off is Friday night, 10 p.m. This one can be seen on ESPN. And yes, that's right. I did call LeBron James a putz. I do not like him at all. And I know you guys, I know I'm a hater, okay? I'm sorry, but it's the truth. The man thinks he's the world's greatest gift of basketball, and he is not. He is not. Let's be clear on that. No, he is not. And that is why I am going with the LA Clippers for the victory. I know I'm sure there are some LeBron James fans watching the show, but I can tell you, this guy's not a fan. All right, next up, we have one of my favorite teams. We're talking about the Boston Celtics. The Celtics have 34 wins and 26 losses, and they are traveling to Little Caesars Arena to take on your Detroit basketball. Your Pistons, our Pistons, the Detroit area's team, the Detroit Pistons. They have a grand total of 13 wins and 45 losses. But hey, good news. I heard today they're going to bring back their turquoise. Was it turquoise? Their jerseys, their other colored jerseys, because that's what everybody wants, and that's going to make a difference. Let me see here just before we get into this. Why find that? Yes, next season they plan on changing their jerseys, and I can honestly tell you, I like the traditional blue jerseys. I did not like it when they switched to this era for their jerseys. Did not like it at all, and will not like it now, honestly. All right. Where did I see that at? Let me see here. I said turquoise. I meant teal. It's the old teal jerseys is what I meant. And again, I'm not a big fan of them. But anyway, you guys know as forever and ever, I've been a Celtics fan because of the mighty, legendary Larry Bird. And I am going with the Boston Celtics for the victory. You can watch this one. Did I say it was? I didn't say, did I? It's a Saturday tip-off, 12 p.m., and it is going to be on Bally Sports Detroit, which is formerly FSD, for those who don't know that by now. And that's who I'm going with. All right, lost my spot here. There we go. Lost my concentration. Switch it up. So I only put 2 basketball and NBA basketball games on there this week. We may get more in the future. Well, we will probably get more in the future, I'm sure. But we're going to move it into some NHL hockey action for you guys this week. And we are starting off with. All right, let's bring it right out. Oh, whoa, that was terrible. Oh, there we go. That's a little better. Oh, we're starting off this week We're starting off this week with the Buffalo Sabres. Oh, those Buffalo Sabres. They have 16 wins and 27 losses and 6 overtime losses too. But they're traveling to play the Blues. Oh, they're traveling to play my St. Louis Blues. Oh, talking about my St. Louis Blues. My Blues are doing okay. They have 30 wins and 14 losses too. And 6 overtime losses to go along with that. And the puck drops Friday night. I said the puck drops Friday night. At 8 p.m. Oh, it's an 8 p.m. start. Oh, Friday night. Oh, man, am I excited. I'm a little bit excited about this one because it's on ESPN Plus. And I have ESPN Plus. So you know what I can do. Oh, I'm going to pick, choose, and watch my St. Louis Blues. Oh, yeah. And again, you guys either like that or you completely and totally hate it. My students in my classroom absolutely love it when I sing the blues song, and some of you are probably like covering your ears and going, quit, make it stop. But, you know, the live show is only live as I'm recording it. That means you guys can fast forward to that part of the show anytime you need to, anytime you want to, and I will never know. All right. So I got the gear on. I'm wearing it this week. Haven't wore any hockey gear and haven't really supported much hockey this season at all. For our next game, I'm going to show some love for some hockey this week. We got the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Maple Leafs are pretty darn good. They have 32 wins, 14 losses, and 4 overtime losses. But they are traveling to and playing against our Detroit Red Wings, baby. Hey, look, the gear. The sign. 23 wins, 22 losses, 6 overtime losses. The puck drops for this game at 7. Is it 7? Yes, it is 7. Where's my 7 o'clock? Where'd it go? There it is. At 7 p.m., and this is another one of those games that's on Bally Sports Detroit, formerly FSD. So unless you actually have like Xfinity cable or something like that, you don't have currently don't have Bally Sports Detroit anymore. And that's irritating to me because I want to be able to watch my local teams, darn it. But you guys know who we're rooting for, who I'm rooting for. With the gear and everything this week, I'm going with the Detroit Red Wings for the victory. And they have been pouring it on. They have gotten actually better. And out of all our Detroit teams, I would almost have to say I think they're going to be the team that steps it up and gets better before any of our other Detroit teams do, honestly. I don't see the Pistons doing anything anytime soon. I don't see obviously the Lions aren't going to do anything anytime soon. And at this point, we don't even know if we're going to have Major League Baseball. So I can't really comment or say anything about the Detroit Tigers this season because who knows when there's going to be a season. Currently, right now, just giving you guys a little bit of information, the talks are stalling, and at this point, there is already, if they don't have something settled by this weekend, it is already being declared that the start of baseball, Major League Baseball season will be delayed and interrupted. So stay tuned for news and updates on that. We're following that as best as we can here at Sports Frenzy, but there are obviously no updates to report right now. All right, we have to finish out the week with our hockey action and lacrosse action. So we got a few more games to cover here yet. So let's get to it. We have AHL, American Hockey League action. We have the pretty decent 20 wins, 12 losses, and 4 ties. The Bakersfield Condors. The Bakersfield Condors are traveling to and playing against the home ice team of the Grand Rapid Griffins. And the Griffins have 20 wins, 19 losses, and 5 ties. The puck drops for this game at 7 p.m. And you can go on, it's a pay-per-view system. You can go on there, and I put the website on the sheets. And oh my goodness, I just noticed this as I'm yakking on. It's your second 3 points. 3 points. It's your second 3-point bonus game. Yes, it is. Second 3-point bonus game this week. And I'm going with the Grand Rapid Griffins. All right. Then we have ECHL hockey action for you guys. And I'm talking about the East Coast Hockey League, where we have the Wichita Thunder. The Wichita Thunder has 22 wins, 21 losses, and 7 overtime losses. And they are traveling to and playing against your Toledo Walleye, baby. The Walleye have 22 wins and 8 losses. The puck drops for this game also Friday night at 7 p.m. And they have pay-per-view choices that you can choose too on the ECHL.com. And it's set up kind of like a streaming service these days. So it's not cheap, but it's not as expensive as it has been in the past. With that being said, I am going with the Toledo Walleye for the victory. All right. It comes down to our final 2 games this week as I reintroduce for the first time in a while college lacrosse action, baby. Now, my son used to do lacrosse for Tecumseh. And this, prior to him doing lacrosse way back, and this is a long time now, he's been graduated a while. But I didn't really know lacrosse. I didn't really know what it was until I started, he got me hooked on it and got me into it. Lacrosse is awesome. If you guys have not watched lacrosse, pull it up on YouTube, check it out. You can check out highlights from that. But lacrosse is really, really cool. And a shout out to the Tecumseh High School's lacrosse team. That's where my son used to play years ago. They have an awesome lacrosse program. They're the only one in Lenawee County doing a high school lacrosse program. and they're really good at it. So right now we're covering college lacrosse action. But it's amazing. It's fun to watch. There's a lot of action going on. It's a lot to keep your eyes on, but it is cool stuff. Now, with that being said, I don't know if you can find it if it would be on YouTube somewhere or online somewhere. But these two games this week, they're not televised on TV. There are, and I don't know when, or maybe, I mean, you could check out ESPN Plus or something like that. Someone might have college lacrosse on there. You could probably check it out somewhere along those lines. But anyway, this week we have, for our first lacrosse games, talking about the mighty Michigan Wolverines introduced into action once again. The mighty Michigan Wolverines, baby. Go Blue. They have 4 wins and 0 losses already on the season. Yeah. Go lacrosse action for the mighty Michigan Wolverines. And they are on the road this week, though. They are traveling to and playing against the Cleveland State Vikings. The Vikings are 0 wins and 2 losses already. And they have no chance. Game time for this is Saturday, 12 p.m. And honestly, they're not televised games right now, or they might be. You might be able to find them somewhere. I'm just not sure. They didn't give me there was no schedule for it. But I'm going with the mighty Michigan Wolverines, baby, for the victory. All right, and I got to go back here and grab one of my other, because the other game I put on here for you in the cross action was, let's see if I can find it. And I should have left it out. I'll just show it to you guys on the sheet, and I'll dig it out later. The Notre Dame Fighting Irish lacrosse team, they have 1 win, 0 losses, and they are traveling to and playing against the Georgetown Bulldogs, who have 2 wins and 0 losses. And again, game time is Saturday at 12 p.m. And I'm going to go with Georgetown on that one for you guys. All right. We have the return of NASCAR action, and I did not send out the NASCAR sheet. I'm going to have to do that. Sorry, guys. Did not send out the NASCAR sheet. And I have to find out where the NASCAR race is this week. So bear with me on this one as I get this all figured out and worked out, because I'm not used to having NASCAR on the sheets anymore. Hey, Siri, where is the NASCAR race at this week?
The 2022 Wise Power 400 will be held at Auto Club Speedway in Fontana, California on Sunday, the 27th of February.
Wise Power 400 in Fontana, California. It is a 200-lap race. It is at 3:30 p.m. Hey, Siri, what channel is the NASCAR race on this weekend?
The 2022 Wise Power 400 airs on Fox Broadcasting Company. Coverage starts Sunday, the 27th of February at 3:30 p.m.
All right, so it's on Fox. And My driver is Kyle Busch. It's who I always go with. And that's what we know about NASCAR right now. Let me find out who won the last race. Hey, Siri, who won the last NASCAR race?
Austin Cindric topped the podium at the 2022 Daytona 500, with Bubba Wallace coming in second.
All right, so Austin Cindric was the winner from last week's race. Okay. Well, that's all the time. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have. I've already gone to 1 hour and 10. I said I really wanted to talk about stuff this week. There is some exciting things going on in sports right now. Some exciting things. Well, the things I'm excited about. I will just throw that out there real quick for you guys. We're not going to get into a lot of detail into it right now. We may get into a discussion in my classroom, depending on how much time we have to do Sports Frenzy. But USFL football, the United States Football League, did their draft this past week. And so we got our teams set. Michigan is representing this year with the Michigan Panthers making their return to the league, to this new league. And that excites me. And in our first round draft pick, we got a Michigan man staying right here for the action in Shea Patterson. So this as quickly as the league starts and the game action starts, we will definitely be covering this on Sports Frenzy, you guys. So stay tuned for that. All right, everyone. So with the weather coming in and stuff, stay safe, stay warm. Everybody have a super wonderful, great weekend. And thanks again for always supporting me on the show and being a part of the show. I really appreciate every single fan out there, every member of the nation. And if you're not a member of the nation yet, it's easy to become a member of Sports Frenzy Nation. You can join our Facebook page just by asking to join the Facebook page. You can always rewatch our videos on the YouTube page. It's Coach Cole, Sports Frenzy 1. I'm on Twitter. We have the Twitter feed at Sports Frenzy 1, but that, again, has my dork side. We have a TikTok page, which I have done absolutely nothing with, just other than to say we have a TikTok page. And yeah, with Instagram, we're on Instagram as well. That's where the sheets will get. You always see the sheets pop up on there when I post them. So many ways to get a hold of us here at Sports Frenzy. And I am, again, blessed to have you all on this ride with me. All right, everyone. Have a super great weekend. We will see you again next week. I don't know if we'll get a weekend wrap-up show in, but I always say we'll try. And again, I will say I'll try. So I love you all. Have a great and wonderful weekend. Enjoy some sports and family time. And we'll see you again next week. I'm the coach. Be blessed, everyone. And I'm out for now. Take care, everybody.